Hey everybody, it's KD. It's Sunday. Thank you for coming back for another episode of Girl on Fire. Today, I have another special guest, another author, a fellow author. This is Kate Hershberger.
You got
Did
it.
I pronounce that right? I got it.
You got
First try?
it.
Okay, because
yeah.
I've been trying since yesterday. I said, please don't let me butcher this woman's name. Please don't let me do that.
Trust me, I've heard them all, so there's nothing you could probably say that I haven't heard before.
Okay, I figured it was similar to the way it's spelled.
Right.
And I figured I couldn't go wrong with that. So I'm so glad I got it because I can't tell you how many times people butcher my name, and my name is so simple.
Yeah.
You know.
I've heard them all.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. Okay, so you being a fellow writer and a fellow gamer, but let me ask you about that first. Okay. If you tell me that you're in a Fortnite, I'm going to have to end this Zoom meeting right now.
I don't get Fortnite, so.
Oh, bless you.
I don't understand it.
No. Me either. I played it for about 3 weeks because one of my clients, I work with kids. They were like, Miss Kim, you got to download it. It's free. It's fun. I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. And it's so redundant. And I was just like, but you don't do anything. You just go and shoot people. I don't get it. So after 3 weeks, I just kind of like, and you end up spending an ass load of money. That's what it is. And I was like, okay, I'm not doing this. I am not doing this. And that was like several months ago, and I haven't looked back. So what kind of games do you play?
I play a lot of role-playing games, lots of storytelling games. So a lot of stuff like that. Big fan of like Tomb Raider, things like that.
You like Mass Effect?
I've never played it.
How are you an RPG fan and you've never played the trilogy before?
I haven't. No. I'll have to look into it.
Okay. Do you do PC or console?
A bit of both.
Okay.
Mostly for recording, it's on PC.
Okay.
But on my own stuff is on like PlayStation.
Okay. Well, they have Mass Effect trilogy for PS4.
Okay, I'll have to go and check it out. It used to just be an
Xbox exclusive, but it is one of the best series of games I have ever played in my life. In fact, I would say it's my favorite trilogy that I've ever played. And I've played Dragon Age. Right now, I've been playing God of War.
Okay.
And what else have I been playing? I've been playing actually the new Mass Effect Andromeda. So, which I've had for a couple of years that I never really got into. And so I was like, well, I'm home like everybody else, I might as well.
Right.
So I've been playing that. And I want to finish Red Dead 2.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Been there, done that one.
Have you? Don't tell me anything about it.
I won't.
Because I haven't played it in a long time. So I'm thinking I need to start all over again.
Yeah,
so
probably.
What is your favorite game?
Ooh, geez.
Yeah, put you on the spot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard
let's
one.
say your top 5.
Again, I'd probably say like Legend of Zelda, like Ocarina of Time is up there. Any 007 game. I'm a huge James Bond fan, so anything that.
Did you play the old 007 games on N64?
Oh, yeah. That's probably where I got started.
Go way back, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And probably the Tomb Raider games, like the originals way back in the day. I love those. Red Dead is definitely one up there too. So.
Okay, cool. I played a couple of the older Tomb Raider games. I played the new ones as well.
Yeah.
I would say, and I'm trying to think, I'm a big fan of selling my games back when I get done with them. But there's only a handful that I've decided to keep and play again from time to time. And there's only 2 series that I've kept, and one was Mass Effect, and the other was Dragon Age. I didn't care for the second one too much, but the other 2 were pretty damn good, I have to say. Have you ever played those games before?
The Dragon Age? That's another one I haven't played either.
Oh my God, girl!
I know. I think, well, I wasn't big into Xbox, so I think there's a
Uh-huh.
lot I missed out on, and that's probably why.
Uh-huh. Well, I have both consoles. So
Okay.
yeah, that's helped me a lot. Uh,
Yeah.
but see, we could talk about this forever. This would be a whole little thing about gaming, and I don't want it to
Right.
go that way.
Okay.
But besides your love of gaming, you're also a writer. Tell us about the Collins trilogy.
All right. I just happen to have a few copies here of them.
Well, great. Plug away. Go right
Yeah,
ahead.
so the Collins trilogy is an urban fantasy. It's about werewolf twins, Darcy and Caradwyn Collins.
Oh.
And they are, even for supernatural and werewolves, they are very unique. They're twins, which is something that's never really seen in the werewolf world. Darcy's an alpha, Caradwyn is an omega, which is something that's also not been really seen.
Wait a minute. Let me ask you. When you say alpha and omega, what do you mean by that?
It's the kind of their places within their pack. So Darcy's very dominant, and Caradwyn, or Carrie as she's called, is very kind of goes with the flow, just willing to please everyone, kind of lower on the status.
Because I thought you were going to say it's the what's it called, Omega verse type thing.
No, well, not like that. No, nothing like that.
Like that. Okay.
No, it's yeah. I mean,
I've read some stuff from there.
Oh yeah, to each their own. So like that's fine.
To each their own. It wasn't for me per se.
Yeah, right.
But hey, it was different.
Yeah.
And the same at the same time. So
right. And it's just more like about where their status is within the pack. Not so much.
Okay.
Not so much anything like that. But the whole thing is basic. The first book is basically their dad's trying to step down from being the pack leader and trying to get Darcy to step up. But Darcy feels that her sister Caradwyn should be the pack leader, and so it's a lot of trials with that. And Darcy is a lesbian, her sister is not, and it's sort of Darcy kind of finding her mate and coming into her own, and possibly maybe she will take over. It's what people think should happen, and kind of goes from there. And then there's two more, which is also The Cure, which is book 2, and The Heir, which is the third book in the series. And
so they're not identical.
No, they are fraternal twins.
Hold the first book up again.
Okay. I know they're kind of.
Oh, one's a redhead. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, that sounds interesting. So is it pure fantasy? Is there romance wound within it, or is it just
there is some romance in there. For both twins, more so Darcy's side, because that's more the side I'm familiar with. But but there is a little bit in there and kind of intertwined in there.
Okay. I might have to read those.
Okay.
Those sound interesting. I was talking to Brenda Murphy last week, and I had never read anything by her. Like erotica, right. I love Megan O'Brien and a couple other writers and she was telling me, I was like, oh my God, Brenda. I was like, why is it that I haven't read you before? I get kind of sentimental about the people I'm used to reading, so I don't. Right. Sometimes I don't venture out, but your stuff sounds interesting, and I read some of anything. I do spec fic, I do romance, I like mystery. It doesn't have to be a romance in it for me at all. Long as it's just a really good book, and some good world building and character building, I'm in. Okay, so out of the twins, which one would you say is your favorite character, and why?
I'd probably say Darcy, probably because I feel because she's the older one, so and I'm the oldest sister, so I feel a lot with her. Feel a lot of connection to her and being protective over my older sisters and stuff like that. So I think.
Okay. So when you write, I have, like, for me, when I write, I actually sometimes use bits of dialogue that I've had with friends or something like that. If I think it's something good and funny, I'll work it in. Are you that type of writer where you use your own experience and stuff?
Oh yeah, all the time. There's a character in the books that Darcy's best friend is a human woman who just happens to know all about the supernatural world, and a lot of their conversations are very similar to that of her and my best friend. So So I
Okay,
definitely
good.
plug it in there.
Okay, so would you say your books have a good sense of humor as well, or is it more on the serious side?
I like to think so. I mean, there's
Okay.
always serious side to it too, but I'd
Well,
like to think
yeah.
there's some humor, just like
Okay.
life. You need
Well,
to
yeah.
laugh.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And are you working on when is the college when was your last book published?
Ooh, January 7th, I think was the last one came out.
Okay.
So they've been out all about the first one's at least been out for about a year, and then the other two
Okay.
kind of came out shortly
Okay.
after.
Are you with a publishing company or do you do independent?
I'm independent.
Really?
Yeah.
Those book covers look great. Did you hired out to get somebody to do it?
Yeah, Rafi DeSosa, I don't know if anyone's familiar with her,
I've
but
heard
she
that
does a
name
lot of,
before.
yeah, she's pretty popular on Twitter. She does a lot of Supercorp
Uh-huh.
artwork on there, so that's what
Maybe that's why I've heard the name before.
probably,
Okay.
yeah, but she's wonderful. And I'm actually trying to work on getting all 3 books compiled into one volume, and actually talking with Rafi now to see about getting some maybe illustrations put in there at a later date. So we'll see
Wow,
how that goes.
fancy. Okay. So what made you want to do the independent thing?
I honestly just there was someone I knew from a job at one point, and he was telling me about it and how he's like, oh, you can just go and you do this, that, and the other, and it's independent. And so I gave it a shot, and just kind of was easier. I have full control over my stuff, and I don't have to worry about editors or anything like that. So
Do you pay somebody to edit your work, or does your
no,
wife?
I go through it all on my own. So if you see mistakes, that's why.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I've thought about it. I've been with Ilva and that right now with Dirt Road Books, but
Mhm.
I've thought about it in the future. I have to say I'm a little lazy. I enjoy
Yeah.
kind of like handing the reins over to somebody
Yeah.
else. But you know, as I build my as I build like my career, my writing career,
Mhm.
I think someday that I'll probably do more independent type stuff because I'll be better known and it'll be
Yeah.
easier to get the word out there and stuff.
Mhm.
So I can see why you would go that way. I mean, you know, kudos to you because it's like I know I talked to Kara Malone before
Mhm.
about she does the same thing, you know,
Right.
and she's fairly popular. So I was just like, it seems so difficult, but I understand it. But I'm just like, wow. But if you get like a bestseller, all that money would be yours. I mean, like it's so
Yeah.
much to begin with. I mean, you know, it's not
Yeah.
an ass load or anything.
Right.
But still, I mean, you know, that's a lot more than, you know, the regular 30 to 50% you may get from a publisher. I mean, you know,
Right.
so I get it definitely.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I have to say I love going through the editing process. I may bitch and moan about it, but
Oh,
it's actually my was that your dog?
that's mine. Yeah. I knew it was bound to happen.
But like I said, I bitch and moan about it, but it's like I get to take what I've written and kick it up a notch. So
Mhm.
I think if I were ever to go independent again, you know, not again, if I were ever to go independent, that I
Mhm.
would still hire out an editor
Yeah.
just for that process
Oh yeah.
because I write blind.
Mhm.
I don't. I get, you know, I have beta readers as it is. So,
Right.
but once I finish like a section or whatever, I don't go back until the end
Mhm.
of the whole book. So
Right.
it's like
Okay.
if I'm finished these 10 chapters and I send them off to the beta readers, you know, I'm already on the other 10 chapters. So
Okay.
I'll go back after, you know, when I get near the end is when I
Mhm.
go back and go like refresh myself and go like, okay, you know, now I know.
Yeah.
So do you ever get writer's block?
Yeah. I mean, we all do. It
Yes.
always happens.
Yes.
I found the best way, like the best ideas come when I just have like my mind set on menial tasks, and
Mm-hmm.
like I think I started writing the calling when I was at my 9 to 5 job. Like just had the idea, so when I had a break, I'd quickly write something down as quick as I could. So
That sounds like me. I'm similar to that.
yeah.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And what are you working on right now?
Well, I kind of, like I said, I'm trying to get all 3 compiled into one,
Mm-hmm.
doing some rewrites and some editing, and talking with Rafi about getting some illustrations. So hopefully next year that'll be a thing. I'm also preparing or trying to, in the early process of writing or getting together notes for a book that I'm working on next, which will be hopefully a Western.
Really?
That's we're gonna see.
Ooh,
so
I'm
we'll
intrigued.
see. And I don't want to give too much away because I'm afraid I'll say too much or it'll get
you're
too
excited
much
about it, huh? I can tell. Okay.
And that one I plan to do. That's my project for National Novel Writing Month in November. So we'll see how well that goes. But right now it's all in this little leather-bound journal.
And you've never done NaNoWriMo mode before?
No. I just learned about it last year, and when I found out about it,
it's an experience to put it lightly. I think the best thing about it is when you do, I might do it as well. Since I'm in the middle of trying to get a new novel out, I think it'd be a good idea for me. The best thing to do, I think, is to reach out to community. So you have those people to cheer you on and and stuff like that, because it really helps. I mean, so because it's just like, oh, who can write? Was it 1,200 words a day? Not everybody can do that. It's a lot when you sit down and look at it. But I would say we have such a big, great community, and I say great because the Leadfoot community just helped me raise like $25,000.
Yes, congratulations.
For it's damn near close to $25,000 for surgery for a bilateral mastectomy to prevent breast cancer. So thank you, Leadfoot community. I love you guys. Okay, so okay, is there anything else you want to say about your work?
I think we've covered everything.
Okay. And I have to say, I'm offended that you don't have anything to taste.
You're also talking to a woman who can't have anything sour without breaking into a sweat. So,
oh my God, are you kidding?
No, I wish I was.
See, it would be entertaining for you to take something like this. Then that would be entertaining.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, but I'm just picking with you. I'm just picking with you.
Oh, it's fine. I got it. I don't know how you do it and you don't even seem to react. I don't understand.
Well, my wife tells me that I've burned my taste buds.
Oh.
And maybe I have, I don't know. But I've not, the only really, really hot sauce that I've had was the one that Megan O'Brien sent me, which was the bomb Beyond Insanity. That one was, oh my God. I mean, and it didn't hit me until later. It was like, it was hot when I tasted it and everything. And I was like, oh my God, that's like the hottest sauce. And I've tried Reaper sauces before.
Yeah.
I haven't had I've had some good Reaper sauces, but not any spectacularly hot Reaper sauces. Yeah, anyway. I have a couple up here I'm going to try eventually. But it was like, I was fine tasting it and everything, and it was really hot, and I had to drink some milk and, and everything. And then like 30 minutes later, I started having stomach cramps. I mean, I was like doubled over. My wife is like, what is wrong with you? I'm like sweating and everything. And I was like, oh my God, I'm dying.
Yeah.
She was like going in the store, and I was like, I can't, I gotta just sit here. And I was just like kind of doubled over. I was like, oh my God. It was like the worst thing ever. And like at that point, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna swig a lot like I did that time. I'm gonna like just do a little dollop so I won't hurt myself. Ooh. So but today I have Dirty Dick's hot sauce. I don't know who Dick is. Maybe. Oh, is that a pig? Does it look like a pig to you? What is that?
Yeah, like a pig with a goatee. I don't know.
That makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Yeah.
Okay. But I guess that's the logo of everybody. It's a pig with a goatee, and it looks like he has triple X. I guess that's hot sauce in his hand or something like that. Now, from what I understand, Dirty Dick's has a whole line of sauces, and it's supposed to be really good. Let's see. This one is made in Vermont. with natural ingredient. Okay, I'm gonna read the tagline here. If you love bowls sweet and spicy, then you're gonna love Dick's hot sauce. Nothing to say? Nothing, no jokes?
I mean,
nothing. It's an outstanding exotic blend of habanero peppers, tropical fruit, and sweetness, plus freshly ground spices from around the world. This sauce is delicious for cooking and dipping. It has herbs in it. It has mangoes, pineapple, vinegar. Oh, it has banana.
That's an odd combo.
That is an odd combination. Tomatoes, brown sugar, raisins. Wow.
It sounds like what they use to make like prison wine.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like it too. If you've ever watched what's the name of that show that everybody was into that just recently canceled? The one with Piper and yes.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? It kind of looks like it too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something to think about there.
Oof.
But this is hot sauce, I hope. It doesn't have any alcohol in it. Okay, so I want to introduce everybody to my little shot glass here that I created just for Girl on Fire. Gail T. Brown actually gave me the idea. She went along with my wife into saying it was stupid for me to just put it in a spoon and taste it and not put it on anything. She says, you might as well put it in a shot glass. I said, oh, I like that idea. So as you can see, I don't know if anybody can see, it says Girl on Fire in nice old English lettering. And on the back, it says, likes it hot. Oop, there we go. So this is what I'm going to be using to taste the hot sauce from now on. So let me shake this one up. This one looks kind of medium thick, I would say. You can see all the spices and everything in it. You really can. So it's got some chunk in it, though, since it has all those fruits and stuff in it. So let's see.
I'm like sweating for you.
It actually smells like barbecue sauce. It really does. It smells like barbecue sauce. That's odd. Okay. See? I know that's not a lot, people, but like I said, I'm not trying to kill myself. Or maybe I'll put a little bit more. Come on. That's this. I'm not that big of a wuss. Okay. Okay. I got a nice little swig here. Okay, put the top back on. Okay, let's try this. Let's see, bottoms up. That's really good.
Oh, okay.
That is really good.
Oh, what?
I would think the banana would make it weird.
Yeah.
But it's very tasty.
Oh.
It's got a little heat at the end. Mm-hmm. Not a lot, but it's enough to give it a kick. So this would be a good table sauce, I think. Oh. For any kind of food type thing. Mm-hmm. It would probably be, if you like sweet curries, it would add to the sweetness of that and probably give it a little spice as well. It would be good on French fries. Yeah. Anything you want some nice tangy heat to, I think it would be good. Yeah. So look, right here, everybody. This is where it is. So it's pretty good. I have to say.
Yeah, I'm definitely one of those people, when I see hot sauce, I just think hot. I don't think of any kind of other elements to it. So that's probably another reason I don't get into them that much.
And don't get me wrong, there's some that have that, who only have just the heat, and you can't taste anything. I don't like sauces like that. Okay. I like a good amount of heat and some flavor, so I can actually use it. I mean, Right. So, but yeah, that was really good. Okay. I didn't taste a lot of banana in it, but it's not super fruity. But it's got nice fruit undertones with a nice kick. So it's really good. It's really good.
Oh, good.
Dirty Dicks, everybody. It's really good. I would highly recommend this sauce. In fact, I would give it maybe a 7.5, maybe a 7 for heat and a 9 for flavor. It's really good. So also, just to let Brenda Murphy know, she mailed me this sauce. I got it last week and I was kind of cheated, and I've been eating it. And as you can see, I've eaten almost half the bottle in a week. It's called Old Dirty Sheets. It's the Funky Kingston version. Brenda, this is really good. This is really, really good. It's not too spicy, but again, it has a lot of flavor in it. This is a habanero sauce as well, but it has like mustard and turmeric and stuff like that in it. So it's really, really good. So but yeah, if you were to ever think about using like any kind of hot sauce, a good green sauce will probably be good for you.
Okay.
It's very mild.
Okay.
But it has a lot of flavor. In fact, I have one. Let's see. That's not it. Like this one right here. This is a hot green habanero sauce, but they come in mild as well. It's got, they usually mix it with like lime and stuff like that. It's got a really good, it's really good flavor. It's really good with Mexican food and stuff. But yeah, they have a lot of mild hot sauces that don't have that heat, but have a lot of flavor to it. So, that's always good. So, so let's talk about next week's hot sauce. Next week, I'm going to be trying to make sure I get this name right. It's by a company called Monoloco. It's called Pierre de Almas. And actually, Dirt Road Books sent me a gift certificate. And I bought these hot sauces. So I'm going to say these are, I got like maybe 4 of them with the gift certificate they sent me. So this is one of them. I like the logo and everything. It's kind of cool. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Is that a monkey or something? I don't know.
A monkey with crossbones.
Yeah, so it's like a pirate type thing. But it says it's a super hot sauce. I like that part anyway. Made with love and passion in Costa Rica.
Oh.
It says it has ghost and Scotch bonnets. Scotch bonnets, whatever you want to call it. Whatever. So, okay, I'm looking forward to that. It's pretty good.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Doesn't have a lot in it. It has some garlic and herb, some lemon, so it's got a little citrus in it. So that may be good. As you can see, it's kind of, you can see all the seeds and everything in it. Ooh. So, everybody. So, but this will be my hot sauce next week when I have Kelly, and I do believe her wife is joining us as well. So that should be fun. I hope she comes anyway. They have their own little tasting things they do every once in a while on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
I think they put it on YouTube too. I don't know. But it's been great having you.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So it's been fun. I'm kind of disappointed you didn't have any dirty dick jokes.
It's almost too easy.
I know, right? Right. Yeah. But this dick is pretty good, I have to say. Oh, that was bad.
Yeah.
You guys know what I mean.
It's almost too easy. They're so easy, they're bad. They're just dad jokes at that point.
I know. Feel free, everybody who watches this, to put your own dick jokes in the comments.
There you go.
Because it is these videos, I do rate them as adult only. So you can pretty much say whatever you want. So feel free to put your own dick jokes in the comments, is what I have to say. But thanks for being here, Kate. I appreciate it. It was fun. Feel free to come back whenever. In fact, you may have to come back when Nano starts. So, so we can talk about that a little bit, or maybe somewhere in the middle where you can talk about your experience, especially if it's since it's your first time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, but yeah. Okay. So this has been Girl on Fire. I'm KD. I'll see you guys next Sunday. Thanks for coming.